What's good, AI Squad? Thank y'all so much for tuning back in with your girl. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit that post bell notification so you do not miss anytime I post a new video. So y'all, we have Randy Travis, Forever and Ever a Man, the official music video. Let's go ahead and serve a toast. Let's go ahead and get right into this video. All right now. And if I sound stuffed up, y'all, I am. It's this pollen, y'all. Yeah. I'm so tired of this pollen. Ooh. And you know what? I never used to have allergies until I moved to South Carolina. Let that speak for itself. All right, let's get it.
All right, can I have the bride and groom for the wedding shot?
Okay. It's gonna be one of them lovey-doveys, because yes, we had a wedding with it.
We see you two together. A nice look. Look right into the camera and smile. That's great. Can I have the mother and father of the bride? Okay, now together, wonderful family shot and smile. Can we get the brother of the bride?
I'm coming.
Look at your tie. Will you sing a song for my wedding?
Well, I didn't really come to sing.
Please.
Well, I might.
Smile!
You may think that I'm talking foolish.
Okay, Randy.
You've heard that I'm wild and I'm free. You may wonder how I can promise you now this love that I feel for you always will be. Well, you're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. As sure as I live, this love that I give is gonna be yours until the day that I die. Oh, baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen.
I know that's right, Randy.
As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men, if you wonder how long I'll be faithful, I'll be happy to tell you again. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen.
Stop playing with Randy. See, I've never heard of Randy. Never knew who Randy was until just now. But baby, Randy's on the list, honey. Because it was a different feel than I thought it was going to be. Forever and Ever, Amen. I'm thinking it's going to be like a spiritual song. Didn't think it was going to give like the vibes. I just didn't know what to expect. I love that he's so profound in his love for his partner. I'm going to love you forever and ever. Amen. Like, I'm going to love you until the day we die. And then he said, if you want to talk about being faithful, I'm going to tell you again, I'm going to love you I'm devoted to you. I have this care, this love, this devotion. And honestly, it's a vow to his partner, to his wife, which is so sweet. And this is also a love that people hope, or most people hope to find. Something that's deep, something that's lasting, and something that's loyal. Absolutely. Okay, Randy, for the lover boys form. Yeah. Ultimate lover boy. Because what? Absolutely. Need reassurance, and he's giving
I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen.
Come on now, vocals.
They say time takes its toll on the body, makes the young girl's brown hair turn gray. Well, honey, I don't care. I ain't in love with your hair. And if it all fell out, well, I'd love you anyway.
He said, I don't care about your hair. I don't care. We gonna grow old. And with that comes time, and that comes fading of looks, right? People say, preserve your youth and this and that. When you get older, you're not going to look as whatever, right? But he's saying, I don't care about your hair turning gray. I don't even care if it fall out. Baby, that is love. And a lot of people don't have that. And people that are, honestly, people that are married today, they get married for the wrong reasons. And then when that person gets sick or something happens with that person, like they be so quick to leave because it wasn't based on upon love or friendship. Y'all better take notes now. Y'all better, I'm telling you.
Honey, I don't care. I ain't in love with your hair. And if it all fell out, well, I'd love you anyway. They say time can play tricks on memory.
Yes.
Make people forget things they knew. Well, it's easy to see. It's happening to me. I've already forgotten every woman but you.
Yes.
Darling, I'm gonna love
I
you
know that's
forever, forever and ever, amen.
Forgot all the women before her. I know that's right.
As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men, if you wonder how long I'll be faithful, but just listen to how this song ends. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, amen.
I absolutely loved that. Oh, yes. I love that. I absolutely love that. Ooh, Randy Travis. Randy freaking Travis. Yeah, the way I'm about to play that out. Because I told you, listen, I'm a Pisces. I'm going to say it over and over. I feel all the feels. So that spoke a lot to my heart. And not only when he said time plays tricks with your mind, with your memory, I thought he was like and I think he was going there, but he was saying like, oh, I forgot all the women before you. But I thought about my grandparents, and I thought about my grandfather who recently passed, as y'all all know, because I had shared this. But if you haven't, my grandpa passed last year, and he had dementia, Alzheimer's, and then he had Parkinson's. And when I tell you it's hard to look at your loved ones go through that mentally, that mental battle of once knowing something and you know, it really played a lot on my mind, because I'm like, wow, like, you know, knowing the grandpa I grew up with to knowing the grandpa that I saw suffer at his, like, during his last days, he started to not remember, you know, things that I know like will be so, you know, it's just crazy how the mind can shift when you're in that, when you're dealing with a mental illness like dementia, and you know, having to see your loved ones go through that. So my grandma was there right by his side the whole time, and so were we, but more so with a marriage, right? To death do you part. A lot of people get into these marriages and they just get into marriages for whoever knows what, but for the wrong reasons sometimes. And as soon as somebody gets sick or something happens, and granted, my grandparents have been married for a long time, but eventually y'all are going to have to deal with life together. Like, you and your partner are going to have to deal with sicknesses that arises, have to deal with each other's parents passing away, like having kids, like, you know, everything that comes with a marriage, being in a bond, being in a relationship, being in a close, tight-knit connection. And that's why it's so important to have somebody that you have as a best friend, but also can, you know, trust and build that bond with, because down the line, that's what's going to really matter. It's going to really stand the test of y'all's relationship. But I'm going to get off my little soapbox. But yes, I really love that song, because I really am a lover girl. I really am. Anyways, Air Squad, if y'all like my video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Also, like, comment, subscribe, share with your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your grandma, and your grandpa. Bring them all to the Air Squad, because we live over here. Anyways, Air Squad, stay beautiful, stay sweet, and keep your business out the street. Bye, y'all.